Court does call the case. People versus Tamara Haslam.
People. Ready, Judge? Court shall feaster assistant public defender appearing on behalf of Ms. Haslam. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Tamara Haslam.
This court might recall, we were here a couple of weeks ago. We were trying to enter a plea in this case. Ms. Haslam needed to speak to her father before we went forward. We spoke to him and we are prepared to resolve.
Oh, I remember.
Yes, Judge.
What did he say?
I'm more comfortable. He said, listen to my lawyer because he's not going to tell me nothing wrong. So, no.
Was he upset that you hadn't told him what you were doing?
No.
He wasn't upset?
I mean, he was, but it's like, you grown and you see what's going to happen. Like, you got to learn from your mistakes.
Tough love.
He told me he told you you were grown.
Yeah.
Because you acting that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're here. All right.
All the paperwork should be in the file from the last time, Your Honor.
It's to the attempted resisting.
Yes, Judge.
That is, that will be a lawful.
What's that? Let me make sure the forms are in here.
I can.
Nothing, nada.
I can very easily send it right now, Your Honor.
All right. Let's send a new form. Have a seat. We will never get your case done, young lady. All right, have a seat. We'll get you called back up. I need the paperwork in front of me. And in between, you can call your dad. Or is he here?
She gotta go to work until 12 in the morning.
We should call him and put him on speaker. Anyway. Court recalls the case of the People versus Tamara Haslam.
People.
Sorry to see.
Almost ready, Judge. Court shall feaster assistant public defender appearing again on behalf of Ms. Haslam. Ms. Haslam.
Tamara Haslam.
Thank you. Hopefully the court has now received a copy of the plea sheet and the advice.
I do. The plea sheet indicates that she is going to be pleaded guilty to 2 counts: refusal to obey a traffic order and false identification to a police officer. Upon her successful plea to those counts 2 and 3, both of those 90-day misdemeanors, count 1 would then be dismissed. That is the court's full understanding of it.
It is a complete agreement, Your Honor.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Okay, let's see if we can do this time. Anybody else you need to talk to?
Nope.
No? All right. Raise your right hand and say verse 4.
You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
State your name.
Tamara Haslam.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to 2 charges. The first charge is the added count 2 of refusal to obey a traffic order. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days and or a $100 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes.
The other is false identification to a police officer. That is also a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days, $100 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes.
You understand also that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Washington in the 14B district court.
Yes.
Okay. Now, understanding all of that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
To the charge of refusal to obey a traffic order, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the charge of false ID to a police officer, how do you plead?
Guilty.
No.
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
Of your own free will?
Yes.
Because you believe that you're guilty of these offenses?
Yes.
July 12th. What'd you say?
It's you.
What'd you say?
You were actually a cool judge. Like you scared me when you said somebody else gonna be my judge.
I scared you?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know these people.
She said you scared her when you told her someone else might be her judge.
Really?
Yeah, she wanted you.
Yeah.
Why me?
Yeah, you cool.
I am?
Cool. Yeah.
I gotta stop that. Well, let me just tell you, I have great respect for my colleagues. My colleague, Judge Washington, she's a cool judge too.
Okay.
She's all right. Not as nice as I am, but.
You not
Okay,
all,
no,
you
go
not all
ahead.
grumpy and mad. Like
What?
you not all grumpy and mad. You would let us talk. You know, you let us say. I never seen a judge like that. Like, I don't know. And I watch a lot of movies, so it'd be like, it's
Oh,
Change her whole perception of
so you think I ought to be grumpy?
yeah, basically changed my whole perception of court.
You-
That's
I changed your perception of court?
yeah,
Oh.
but I'd never be back.
No. All right. Maybe not on purpose. Something tells me you're gonna be back. No. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for those kind words. I do appreciate it. It doesn't fall on deaf ears. All right, young lady. On, I don't know, how far did we get? All the way through?
Yeah.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes,
And also because you believe that you're guilty?
yes.
All right. On July 23rd, 2024, what'd you do on that date that makes you think that you're guilty?
The officer asked me what's my name, and I didn't give him my real identity because I didn't give him my real identity.
All right. And were you driving?
No,
Okay. How am I getting to the other charge?
Of the failure to wear a seatbelt, Your Honor. She did not lawfully comply with the order of the officer to put her seatbelt on.
Oh, who told her to put a seatbelt on?
The police officer, Your Honor.
Oh, so when they were leaving.
I think that's how you can get there, Your Honor.
Pardon?
I think that's how you can get there. What do you think? No?
So when they were leaving, she was told to put her seatbelt on and she refused to put her seatbelt on.
Correct, Your Honor. Won't happen again, Judge.
that didn't happen. It didn't happen. He came to the car. He said, "You don't have on the seatbelt." So I put the seatbelt on, and he said, "That's not the right way." So as I was trying to take it off, he said, "Oh, what's your name?" So it was like, and I'm not from Ypsilanti. I came to Ypsilanti because my sister is here. A lot of stuff happened in my life. So I ended up, it was just crazy. Like I was on my way to work, literally on my way to work. And my boss was driving. He had license and everything, so they couldn't mess with him.
I think he's just trying to figure out how he.
Well, it's interesting to hear all that.
Cause I don't really know what this, cause it's like the officer came to the car. It was one officer at my boss window, and it was the officer at my window. And he like, "Oh, you don't got a seatbelt," so I put it on. But how I put it on, he said that was the wrong way, so he told me to click it in, like take it off and click it in. And I put the seatbelt on, and he asked me for my name, but I didn't give him my real name, and that's how I ended up in a police car, because he said I couldn't leave until he gave my real name. And I gave him, that's when I just said, okay, my real name is Tamara.
Or perhaps the court might take the plea to the higher charge.
What was the resisting?
After the defendant was arrested, she did not obey lawful orders to get into the car.
Why was she arrested?
Can we approach?
Well, right after I get my question answered.
Yes.
Why was she arrested?
My understanding is that she was arrested after she refused to identify herself and had warrants. The report says multiple warrants.
Okay.
I believe she was arrested for giving a false ID to the police officers just while having active warrants.
Yes.
They were trying to take her into custody for, Your Honor.
Correct.
And there was something that happened when she was trying to be taken into custody?
She refused to get into the car, is my understanding, Your Honor.
Yes, the police vehicle.
Is that what happened, young lady?
Nope. But it's like, I can't really fight. I don't want to fight with the police. I don't want to argue with the police. I don't want to.
That's what the report indicates, Your Honor.
And
Well, okay.
that's what the report says. So it's like, I don't want to fight. I don't know how Washington come.
Well, don't come up in here insulting my county. But I'm just trying to figure out Certainly, I can take the plea to the higher charge. I'm just trying to figure out what she did that would constitute the higher charge.
I believe giving a false ID would be the obstructing a police officer in his lawful duties, Your Honor.
She also, when the police pulled the vehicle over, she was passenger and the seatbelt was buckled, but she was not between the seatbelt and the seat. It was buckled behind her. That's how the seatbelt piece of it came to be.
Okay, that's just stupidity. I don't know that that's a crime.
I'm glad to pass it, Your Honor.
Pardon?
Glad to pass it or adjourn it, Your Honor.
Okay, look, I don't mind, and let me just make it clear. Somebody says something to me, she tells me that's not what happened. And she's the one that's got to give me the factual basis to it. I'm not hearing, and maybe it's me, but I'm not hearing anything that constitutes the resisting and obstructing to the higher charge to go to the lower charge. I get the false ID. I'm trying to figure out what else. And then I'll pass it. I'll call that up in the next block. You guys figure it out. Court to stand in recess.
All rise.
What you said?
That's
When I told you had to say, I've spoken to my client, Judge. We've discussed the factual basis, and I think she prepared those facts on the record to facilitate the plea, Your Honor.
All right. I was satisfied as to I think count 3, the false ID, but what happened where you disobeyed a traffic order?
the officer asked me to get in the car and I didn't apply.
And you didn't what?
I didn't comply. So.
And it was a little bit more than that too, right?
What you told me, what we discussed.
The officer asked me to get in the car. I asked him, can I sit down? So I asked him, can I sit down and breathe? So I read my arrest.
You didn't follow his command.
Yeah, I didn't follow his command. I didn't follow the officer.
All right.
I can help if you need more, Judge. I can help if you need.
Please.
Thank you, Judge. At the time of this incident, there was an officer in full uniform, and that officer attempted to have you move towards his squad car. That's a yes?
Yes.
Okay. And that was an SUV?
Yes.
Oh, all right. It was a marked police SUV.
Yes.
And he told you at some point, he opened the door and he told you to get into the vehicle.
Yes.
And at that time, you told him no. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then his arm grabbed your arm and he tried to help you move towards that door and you pulled back from that officer. Is that also correct?
Yes.
And so that officer was doing his lawful duties, trying to get you into the car to identify you, and you refused his lawful commands. Is that also correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, for the record, Mr. Feaster's questioning alluded to it a little bit, but for the record, to clarify the timeline of events, the defendant was asked to identify herself, gave a false name with no return when the police tried to identify that name and find a record of it, was then arrested and was going to be placed in the back of the car until she could be identified, at which time the resisting happened, and then was later identified and was found to have warrants.
Got it. And that's all accurate as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Is all of that correct?
Oh, yes.
How come you didn't tell me that the first time?
I didn't know how to explain all that. I mean, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. Honestly, I don't know.
You need to stop there. You know exactly what happened. Court's complied with the court rule. Court will accept the defendant's guilty plea to counts 2 and 3. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 14A1 probation. Sentencing in this matter will be before me.
October 23rd at 9 a.m.
October 23rd, 2024, 9 a.m. Now, young lady, I'm going to tell you this. I called Judge Washington. I'm keeping this case. And I'm going to explain something to you about how I work, and Mr. Feaster will tell you. When you're asked a question, you need to tell the truth. You do not need to be skirting around it, trying to smile and do all that stuff. Because yeah, I can be a really cool judge, but I can also be your worst nightmare. Especially if you lie to me. Look at me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Can I say something though?
No.
Oh.
Just listen.
So between now and then, and when you talk to my probation department, I'd suggest that you understand how you should tell the truth. Because Miss Polera, when you meet with her, if she thinks you're lying to her, I will know immediately. And you do not want that to happen. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Wait for me. Yeah, wait for me. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
In People versus Tamara H., the hearing begins with the public defender, explaining that the defendant finally spoke with her father and is now ready to resolve the case. Juge. Simpson immediately remembers her from a previous attempt to enter a plea. What starts simple quickly turns into a long back and forth as the judge tries to understand what really happened during the traffic stop. Tamara explains her father gave her tough love, telling her to listen to her lawyer, and the judge jokes with her about her behavior, but when they attempt to enter the plea, the facts don't line up. Tamara insists the officer misunderstood the situation, while the prosecutor and defense try to clarify the sequence of events. She had her seatbelt buckled behind her. She gave the officer a false name. She had multiple active warrants. She refused to get into the police vehicle when ordered. Judge. Simpson becomes frustrated as Tamara avoids giving a complete answer. Only after more questioning does she finally admit she disobeyed the officer's command. Once the facts are clear, the judge accepts her guilty pleas to false identification and refusing a lawful order, dismissing the remaining charge. But before ending the hearing, Judge Simpson gives Tamara a serious warning. I can be a cool judge, but I can also be your worst nightmare if you lie to me. The judge schedules sentencing and reminds her, tell the truth, with probation. Lying will come back to her instantly, a mix of humor, honesty, confusion, and tension, a full courtroom roller coaster. Ending subscribe line you asked for if you want more real courtroom drama. Crazy moments and judge reactions, make sure to subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the next case.